How is it going, everyone? We are coming off the heels of the release of Gears of War Reloaded on PlayStation 5. Kind of a surreal moment seeing one of the most iconic and emblematic franchises to Xbox in history now available on PlayStation 5. But after you complete Gears of War Reloaded, if you do get the Platinum Trophy, you might realize that it's teasing more Gears of War titles potentially coming to PlayStation. We'll talk about that. And while Gears of War is a franchise that's emblematic with Xbox, a franchise that I view that is going to be more so emblematic with PlayStation going into the future is Ghost. Ghost of Tsushima was received incredibly well, and now we have the follow-up title in Ghost of Yotei. We've got some updates on that. The game has officially gone gold. It will be getting some limited edition hardware released, and we have more details on that as well that we'll get to at the end of this video. But right off the top, I've been playing Gears of War Reloaded, and man, I know that game is from 2006, and fundamentally, it has not been altered, and there are some games that I play from the mid to late 2000s, I'm like, man, this game is dated as all hell. Gears of War does not give me that vibe. Gears of War is still a fun as hell game, and yes, the visuals, you could say, they look a little bit dated. However, they do enhance it a little bit, and Gears of War to me just brings that fun factor in gaming that very, very few games bring. I am loving my time with Gears of War Reloaded, and I just love Gears of War from a campaign standpoint. I'm not going to really get into the multiplayer all too much in terms of the competitive PvP, but the campaign I am really having a great time with. And now it has come to the attention that if you look through Gears of War Reloaded's trophy list and you get the Platinum Trophy, it's called Nothing Left, and you get it for getting every other trophy in the game. And the Platinum Trophy description notes, your adventure is over for now. So that is leading to a lot of speculation that other Gears of War titles are going to be making their way on over to PlayStation 5. I think most likely, most of us expect Gears of War E-Day to come to PlayStation 5. We already know that's in development. However, the idea of getting the Platinum Trophy for Gears of War 1 and your adventure is over, the adventure continuation is over for now. Gears of War E-Day is a prequel. The trophy saying your adventure is over for now makes me think that Gears 2 and 3 will eventually be coming to PlayStation 5 as well, and I think that makes all the sense in the world. Now, do you get those games out before E-Day drops? I think E-Day is probably going to drop at the end of 2026. Yeah, you could probably drop Gears 2 and 3, build upon the momentum of Gears 1 dropping, and get out Gears 2 and 3 in the spring of 2026. I think that could make sense. I think more than likely Gears 1 is now out. I think we're gonna get E-Day, and then we're gonna get Gears 2 and 3. I would think that would be a pretty good way to do it, although maybe if you introduce Gears E-Day to people, you can view it as, okay, that'll take the shine of Gears 2 and 3, because Gears 2 and 3, relative to E-Day, are gonna be older experiences, and maybe people won't be as excited. So, building upon the momentum and getting the most mileage out of these individual games, I could see the thought process of releasing Gears 2 and 3 because those are still 360 era games, and then you get E-Day at the end of 2026 after Gears 2 and 3 are ported, and you wrap up that trilogy, and then you get the true next generation game in Gears of War E-Day. I think that can make a lot of sense, but as far as Gears on PlayStation 5, I think first of all it's going to sell a ton of copies, and I think there's more to come. And if you have yet to pick it up, I can understand the criticism of the $39.99 price point. I honestly really like the $39.99 price point, but if you compare it to something like Mass Effect Legendary Edition that does include 3 games at $60, obviously, you know, if Gears 2 and 3 are gonna come, it's Microsoft trying to get mileage out of monetizing these games. Gears 1, you'll sell that for $40. Gears 2 and 3, I don't know how they're gonna do it, if they're gonna sell those as standalone titles or if they'll do a Gears 2 and 3 bundle. I think with Gears 2 and 3, you could do a bundle, you could price it at $50 and people would buy it. There's also the rumbling of those games not having competitive multiplayer. Remember that Gears Reloaded is an enhanced release of Gears of War Ultimate Edition, which already exists as an Xbox One title. I believe that's why multiplayer was an easy avenue for this game, although they implemented cross-platform play, so I don't think it would be that difficult, but I could see the thought process of doing Gears 2 and 3, not having PvP, but having the Horde component in those games. We'll see how it turns out. Hopefully, we'll get an announcement of Gears 2 and 3, and that would be a great way to continue celebrating that anniversary that is coming up for Gears of War 1. It would be the 20-year mark for Gears of War 1 next year, so you could literally do Gears 2 and 3, Gears E-Day as well, be a real celebration of Gears and bring Gears back to the forefront after Gears 4 and 5. I'm not saying they're bad games, but they left a lot to be desired from many people, so I think next year could really prove to be an opportunity of a return to form for Gears, with continuing porting the older games and also obviously E-Day coming out as well. Moving on from that, Sucker Punch Productions has announced on their official Twitter account, Ghost of Yotei has officially gone gold. We're so excited to finally have reached this milestone and can't wait for everyone to experience the beauty of Eto on October the 2nd. Ghost of Yotei is one of the most anticipated games for the rest of the year. I know that there are some people that are a little bit down on it. Every time I talk about it with, you know, a glowing anticipation, I feel like I get like some comments. I really do feel like that's a vocal minority, because if you go to like the PlayStation comment section and the general reception online, I feel like 95% of the anticipation is positive. And Sucker Punch at this stage of the game, you guys, yes, there are studios like BioWare out there that have just cooked us beyond belief. Even a Naughty Dog, where Last of Us Part 2 was an incredibly divisive game, and I would say it was pretty bad from a story standpoint. Sucker Punch has never dropped a bad game. It's just been banger after banger after banger after banger, from Sly Cooper 1 through 3, into Infamous 1, into Infamous 2, into Infamous Second Son, into Ghost of Tsushima. Literally every single one of their games have been excellent, so I don't know why people would be jumping to conclusions into thinking Yotei is going to be an issue. Was I disappointed that we're moving on from Jin, because I do feel like his story has more to tell? Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm not excited for Yotei. Given what Sucker Punch has done in the past, I think they're going to craft another incredible open world here, and it will be out on October the 2nd, the same day as Digimon Story Time Stranger, so you know, I get that for the PlayStation audience, Yotei is going to be orders of magnitude bigger than Time Stranger, but as a Digimon fiend for years and years, Time Stranger is a game I'm really looking forward to, and, you know, I'm not going to say I'm more excited for Time Stranger than Yotei, but I honestly, for me, it's on par. And again, that's because I grew up with Digimon for so long, but it's a good problem to have. I mean, I'm going from Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky first chapter and Dying Light the Beast on the same day into Final Fantasy Tactics. Silent Hill F is in there as well, and then Yotei and Digimon. Like, man, RIP wallets, because that's what's going on there. Maybe, you know, pick and choose a couple of those games, because some of those games are going to be super, super lengthy. But nevertheless, that'll be coming October the 2nd. And also, they have officially announced the Ghost of Yotei limited edition PlayStation 5 console bundles and accessories are available for pre-order starting September 4th at 10 a.m. local time. The following are available in regions where direct.playstation.com is available. The PS5 console Ghost of Yotei Gold limited edition bundle, it'll be $600. The PlayStation 5 Model Group Slim and PS5 Pro console covers, that'll be available at $65 a pop. And then you can also get the Ghost of Yotei Gold limited edition DualSense wireless controller, $85 on that. So the DualSense controller went from, I think it was $70 for the standard controllers, then the special edition controllers went to $75, then $80, and now they're $85. Just feel like these controllers are going up and up in price. It used to be that the special variant controllers would be the same price as the regular controllers. It would just be like a limited window or like a special promotion that they're running. Now you actually do have to pay a premium, which is a little bit of a bummer. But yeah, if you want the Ghost of Yotei bundle, that'll be available. It is a standard PS5, which I think is a little bit of a bummer. Like, I feel like a bundle like that is going to be geared for the hardcore PlayStation fans and people that really want to get invested into the experience, and why not have it with the PS5 Pro, $800. I think, you know, given that the Pro went up to $750, I think there would be a lot of people that would buy it, but it is what it is. But that is going to do it for me. Again, Gears of War Reloaded Platinum Trophy is teasing more Gears of War to come on PlayStation. Ghost of Yotei has also finally gone gold, and it will be releasing on October the 2nd, and there will be some limited edition hardware released. Console covers, controllers, some exciting stuff across the board there. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.